And we are back. Another Falcons franchise. And today we have a interesting game. We have the 5-0 Buffalo Bills to go against. We have a GME and prospect spotlight. Some guy in the draft. Middle linebacker Kelvin Malone. Okay. We'll do that. Middle linebacker Kevin Malone. Assuming he's not an early, like very early. Alright. Projected around 2 to 3. He's 6 foot 240 out of Washington State. We have him 30% completed along with all these other middle linebackers. He's gone down 2 spots is the issue. He's only 21. Good to great, good to great, good to great, good to great, great to elite. So he seems pretty good. Overall, pretty good. I wouldn't mind bringing him to the team if he's there at like the 3rd round. We have a weaker strategy, obviously. We're actually going to contain the QB scramble. Also, go back. That's their offense right now. Best in turnovers, don't have any. Well, they have 1. Points per game, they're 6. Total yards are 16th, which is average. Passing yards are 18th, which is okay. And rushing yards are 10th. Defensively, points per game, they're number 1. They allow the least amount of points. They're 14th in sacks, which is average. They struggle with passing yards. That's something to note. Total yards, they're okay with. Rushing yards, they're very good with. And they also go with takeaways. We're going to throw it short then. We have the 2nd defense, the 22nd offense. Ezra Cleveland with a dislocated shoulder. That means Jalen Mayfield is going to be taking his place for at least this game. Adonis McClellan injured, which means Enrique Peoples is going to be taking his place. Deion Jones gets injured, which means Gerald Patterson or Joe Albert, one of the two, is going to be taking their place. So Foye is going to... Damon Nelson gets injured, which probably means Jalen Hawkins is going to take his place. What is happening? Well, obviously, we got some players to upgrade. Edgar Cleveland, Kyle Pitts. If we go to our roster, injury report, everyone's 1 week. Okay, that's good. And Keandre Jones is also already injured. So, especially on the defense now, we are in a bad situation. If we go to our defense and just look at our, the talent that's going to be used up. Firstly, though, as we can see, 80 overall, Jalen Mayfield is going to be playing. And if he happens to get injured, Austin Jackson will come in. Yeah, Gerald Patterson will be the backup. Joe Albert followed by the first string, and if something happens for any of those guys, we'll have Adetokunbo Ogundeji hop in. We have Jalen Hawkins in there, and Jordan Poyer will be the backup. And Enrique Peoples over Adonis McLean, and then Taquan Graham there as well. And obviously Terrell Lewis is in place for Keandre Jones. We had some practice squad players signed. I don't really care at this point. It happens every single. Rams have signed Caleb Brett. Yeah, that one sucks though. Why did the Rams really go after Caleb Brett? Out of all practice squad players, They take Caleb Brett. Well, we have some free agent spots to fill. We have 4 of them. We'll take Joey Ford. We'll take Austin Favors. We'll take Mitchell McDonald. And we'll take Larry Bird. And not the Larry Bird you're probably thinking of, but the right end 65 overall Larry Bird. And without further ado, we'll get straight into the game. We're an 88 to their 83, but they have Stephon Diggs, Tre'Davious White, and Matt Milano, all X Factors. And we have AJ Terrell and Kyle Pitts, who are X Factors, and Jalen Phillips, who's a superstar. But underway we go. Minnesota defeats Green Bay 26-22. Not Minnesota. Buffalo, one of the few undefeated teams. I believe Kansas City is still undefeated, and that might honestly be it. I believe there's actually one more team. I believe it's all the AFC teams, though. Josh Allen, very good season so far. First and 10 from the 17. It's going to be a run, and that run bringing a lot of yards up to 29. That's Kenneth Gainwell for a gain of 12. And that's going to be intercepted by AJ Terrell. He turns it up to the 41. That pass was intended for, I believe, Gabriel Davis. As we see Denario Henson having himself a solid season as well. He heads out there. The thing about Henson compared to Allen is Henson has less attempts but more completions and more yards, but he also has more interceptions and less touchdowns. It's complete to Kyle Pitts. He's up to the 33 for a gain of 8. That's AJ Terrell's second interception on the season as well. Henson, pressure. Wow. I thought he was just going to throw it away, but actually completes it to Melvin Gordon. Passes to Kyle Pitts as the Bengals destroyed the Bears 28-10. So the Bengals actually being one of the better teams in the league this year. Great job by the running back there. Incomplete intended for Calvin Ridley. Just overthrew him a bit. The Saints beat the Washington football team 31-28. So no matter what happens now, we won't be leading our division this week. I don't think we even can because of, I believe we lost to the Panthers. So I think they have the advantage over us anyway. Browns pick up the win against the Jets. Nearly intercepted. Luckily it's not, so we're going to hope we get a field goal out of this 33-yard attempt. And Youngoku drills it. Lucky not to return it. He's number 7. Allen on his second drive completes it. It's number 89. Can't get a name, but it's Norton. The Chiefs pick up, I don't know what their win is, but I believe that's still keeps them undefeated. But they do beat the Colts. The Colts may have also been undefeated, so that might have been a battle of the undefeated teams. Another interception. That time it's Randy Tatum, and Randy Tatum breaking a tackle to the 15-yard line. That's Josh Allen's second interception of the game, and we're not even halfway through the first quarter yet. So instantly, this defense is applying pressure, and that's what we like to see. It's going to be complete. That's Derek Gore. He's going to be up to the 7-yard line. But what we did see by this Bills defense is they are a great red zone team. I accidentally pressed exit as well. But Henson checks it down to Gordon. It's going to go nowhere. They're going to call out a rush attempt. All right. Ooh. Saw one of the Bills player get a bit antsy. One offsides there, but luckily, you know, got back in time. And complete to the 8-yard line, but it's going to be short. And electing to go for the field goal again. 25-yard attempt this time by Young Oku is good. And the Falcons lead 6-0 after getting 2 interceptions and having great field position with them. They only net 2 field goals out of it. And that play was that drive started at the 15 for them. So very good job by the Bills defense there. That was returned up to the 21, by the way. Solid handoff to Gainwell. He's up to 27.
Better drop something else, baby.
Can't tell Kenneth Gainwell is their starting running back or not. Nearly intercepted for a 3rd time. We're actually gonna see who is. Is it Kenneth Gainwell? It might be. It is. See, I thought it was Devin Singletary, but he's injured, so that's probably why. Javion Hawkins, who used to be on our team, by the way, as well, is the backup. He only had a short stint on the team. I believe he spent a while on the practice squad and then, you know, spent a few weeks on the active roster before, you know, we let him go. As the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers look to play. Bucs looking to get their first win. Panthers looking to win this game and hold on to the lead in the division. Because if they lose, the Saints do take over. Allen, pressure. He's so fast. He's going to throw it deep. And incomplete. That was actually almost caught. Great positioning there by the receiver there to where he was open. Allen with plenty of time. He's just going to throw it away. That's going to bring up a punt. So this Falcons defense has done a great job. In the first quarter alone, the Bills have had 3 drives, 2 of them resulting in interceptions and 1 resulting in a punt.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
But the first quarter about to come to an end. We have 34 seconds remaining. We're going to see a handoff to Melvin Gordon. He's going to go up to the 26. Not getting much. And we might see one more play, but who knows? And we are. The final play is incomplete. I don't know if that was almost intercepted or if it just went off the hands of Brown, but something happened there. There's the first quarter stats as well. And complete to Kyle Pitts, but I think that's going to be short of first. It's going to be short. And the Falcons are going to elect to punt the ball. And it's a great punt as well.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Hey, we gotta get this stop.
It's a handoff to Kenneth Gainwell, and he's going to be going nowhere. He's back at the line of scrimmage. It's complete to Dawson Knox. He's up to 31 though. Yes, Kansas City does stay undefeated after that game. And that's complete. Number 5. He's going to get the first down. Can I get a name for the number 5? Peterson. Probably not Adrian Peterson, but, you know, there's a chance. It's complete. Great job there, by the way, by 37. I don't know who that is, surprisingly enough, but the way he crashed down off of his route to take that once he saw the throw, that's what you want to see from a guy. Yeah. Kenneth Gainwell. He's going to be up to the 47 crossing the field. And it looks like the Bills, you know, just had a first quarter slump. They're starting to turn up the heat down here in quarter 2. They're just having a very efficient offense. And that was a dangerous pass, but it's actually going to work out in their favor. They net 3 yards from it. Burnett. Josh Allen off the back foot. He's going to go deep one-on-one. And it was actually intercepted, but out of bounds. So Allen getting away with his third interception there, but you know, gotta be a bit careful there. And Allen checks it down to Gainwell. He had running room, but he wasn't able to stay in bounds. 60-yard field goal attempt. Be ready for the fake, and we are. They're actually doing a 60-yard attempt. Holy smokes, he actually made it, and he cleared it. Let's watch that again. Wow, it still has some room to spare as well. It wasn't like that close. And it was like accurate. Wow. Good job to whoever their kicker is. That's actually surprising. I was expecting it to be way short. Gotta remember though, not every team has Young Oku. The kicker who's accurate but not strong. Gain of 4, by the way. I wasn't paying much attention. Now I am though. Derek Gore, he's up to the 37. Quick passes, Kyle Pitts, and that's actually going to get 10 yards. And they're going to give him a first. Wow. That's some generous spotting there. One of the things I feel like Kyle Pitts excels at is run after the catch. I don't feel like he's good for many yards. I feel like he's a check down tight end. But if you give him the right running room or a good matchup for him, like maybe a cornerback or a safety, no, maybe even a linebacker sometimes, he's going to make you regret it and get some extra yards. Nearly intercepted again. This game is full of either interception or close call interception. Yeah, we've only seen 2 of them. That's going to be well short of first down. Great job by Matt Milano to stop that. But 4th and 3, we might see... Nah, they're going to punt it. There was a chance we saw them go for it. The Falcons chewing the clock a bit there. And that's a bad punt. Never mind. At the 19, that's okay. Could have probably pinned it a bit better, but we'll take it. Bills have to go 81 yards for a touchdown in a minute 14 and 3 timeouts. Jalen Phillips instantly got off his guy, by the way, but that's complete to 23 and out of bounds by number 4. That's Hugh McLean. Allen looking. Plenty of time as the Falcons only rush free. And Kenneth Gainwell wide open. He's up to the 42 and timeout. Bills, they're first of the half. Minute 1 remaining. And Jalen Phillips is going to get there and he fumbles. And it's recovered by Daquan Graham. Or is that Emmanuel Ogba? What the heck? Back out. We got to wash this now. Emmanuel Ogba. We're going to give him credit for that sack. Well, half of it or at least. For just recovering the fumble. Okay. But now we have good field position once again. Let's see if we can do it. Derek Gore, that's complete. He's up to the 15. And Matt Hennessy gets injured, so we're forced to take a timeout. We're up to the 15 though. 49 seconds left. Checking it down to Gordon. He's out at the 12-yard line. But a nice gain of 3. Takes 4 seconds off the clock. I'd say as long as we get any points out of this drive, I'll be happy. Hoping we can also chew some clock. And they're going to say out at the 1. Who was that? Was that Brown or was that Gordon? That was Marquise Brown. And now first and goal from the 1-yard line. And incomplete. He had Marquise Brown, but didn't complete it. Second and goal. Looks like this might be a run now. But to who? The fullback or the halfback? It's a toss. Good block. But right there to stop is number 49. And timeout on the play by someone. The Falcons take a timeout. Interesting. Third and goal from the 2-yard line. Play action. And Henson, he's going to be sacked instantly. And timeout Bills. They're second of the half. And the Falcons probably going to settle for the field goal. They will. The 27-yard attempt. This Bills defense is insane when it comes down to red zone. Jeez. And the Falcons lead 9-3 with 24 seconds left. Bad kick by Young Hoku, but also tackled at the 24, so not a bad, as AJ Terrell happened to avoid the ref there. So you look at him, his highway plays, or just highway plays in general. We showed a 3 defensive turnovers we forced so far. And the Bills are actually going to try for points here. But Phillips, and he's going deep. And wide open at the 45 is Dawson Knox, and they might get some points out of this. This would be a 62-yard attempt, and he made 60, so I think 62 is in his range. The screen pass is going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Bills only have 1 timeout. They got to be careful. And they're going to take their final timeout. And is this a field goal or is this a Hail Mary? It's going to be a field goal. 42, 59-yard attempt. He made 60 earlier. This is easier. And he has it. Who is this kicker? He's just drilling kicks left and right. And there's actually a second left. That's Aldrich Roses. How clear was that? I thought it was... Oh, it hit the camera. I was wondering why it had a weird bounce. and elected not to return it. So, what's the play going to be? It's going to be a kneel down. Why don't we at least run the ball just to I understand, like, a strip, like he loses it or something at the same time? Like, how likely is that? We're going to go into the half where the Falcons lead 9-6. There's the first half stats, actually. Uh, we have a good defensive game and a game of field goals. But the halftime report, as we take a look around the league to see how other teams are doing. Next, we had the Washington, where we see the Saints picking up the win, as Ian Book threw for 2 touchdowns and an interception. So did Johnson. Kamara and Gibson with a touchdown. Next, we had the Vegas, where the Chargers, they have the lead 17-7, with Herbert throwing a touchdown, Eckler with a touchdown, and Williams with a touchdown. And finally, we head to Los Angeles, apparently. That's not Los Angeles, but the 49ers lead 14-10. Goff with a touchdown and Cub with a touchdown, Lance with a touchdown. I don't know why they're playing there. That is not Los Angeles. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention, so I don't know where that was, but that's not Los Angeles. There are the Falcons when it comes down to throwing the ball short. And here are the Bills when it comes down to throwing the ball short. And that return's going to go nowhere. Isaiah Rodgers tackled at the 13. There is a flag on the play. It's going to be holding. It's going to be on CJ Ham, the fullback. That's going to be accepted. And they're going to go back to the 7-yard line now. Heads and throws it. That's actually shocking. And that's for Michael Springs, who's up to the 15 with it. We're getting 7, 2nd and 8 now. Henson. There's a lot of pressure. And he's going to be down at the 2-yard line. That's Ed Oliver. And if you're the Falcons now, you have to be careful. And it's a handoff to Gordon. And Gordon, he got to the 12-yard line and got a 10 on the play. So great job by Gordon turning that into something. But fortunately, it's not enough for a first down. 4th and 11 at the 12. The punting unit fielded just short of midfield. And he's going to go past midfield up to the 47. It's Scott. The Cowboys are currently leading the winless Broncos 13-7. See man in motion. And Allen throwing. Oh, that probably should have been pass interference if you had to ask me, actually. That was kind of bam bam, but I feel like if I was a ref, I'd call that. Dawson Knox. AJ Terrell with a nice hit, going for the legs. Dawson Knox up to the 32 though. It's going to be a handoff to, what's his name? Kenneth Gainwell. Went nowhere, by the way, as this is another 2nd and 10. Allen. Got time. And he's going to go down. That's going to be number 90. And that is... Can I get a name? We're not going to get a name. I want to say I might be Taquan Graham, but, you know, you always gotta... No, it's Marlon Davidson. How did I forget that's Marlon Davidson? What number's Taquan Graham then? I could have sworn he was 94. Or is he 99? He might be 99. And Jalen Phillips now going to sack him in the Jalen Phillips has 2 sacks on the game now, and the Bills went from great field position to now back-to-back sacks, puts them at 4 from 37. Good punt though, fair caught at the 18.
That's it, baby. We're gonna work. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
First and 10 from the 18-yard line. 4:07 left to go. Gordon breaking a few tackles, but there is a penalty. On Greg Goodell, the left tackle this time, that's acceptable. I feel like the left tackle, you know, it's okay. He has the hardest job to do. It's going to be another handoff to Gordon after how well that one went, and he's going to go up to the 11 now. He's going to get 2 yards or so. Henson, got to be careful. Got to be very careful, and he throws it away. It's a smart decision. 3rd and 17. If I had to take a guess, your best bet is probably a Hail Mary, honestly. And oh, intercepted, and that's pick 6. The first touchdown of the game was a pick 6 by Matt Milano. Denario Henson, I can't even blame him. He just tried to get the ball away and didn't quite work out. This Bills defense is too much for us, it seems. And the Bills take a 13-9 lead, the first touchdown of the game. And we're still in a great defensive low-scoring battle, though. Where, you know, it's going to be hard for us because, you know, how good this defense is. But we could easily, you know, well, maybe not easily, but we could, you know, take the lead in just one drive. Gordon went up to 26 for a gain of 2 there. Unfortunately, what I don't think our offensive coordinator is figuring out this game is that running the ball is not working out. But also, the big issue is we are drawing, this team is creating holding penalties, and we are missing Matt Hennessy and Ezra Cleveland for this game. Well, I don't know about Matt Hennessy anymore, but Ezra Cleveland definitely. Marquise Brown to the 32-yard line. That's what you like to see. Great job by Denario Henson. And great job by Marquise Brown to make that catch and to hang on to the ball. And that's a break we needed. Kyle Pitts, not much, but up to 28. Once again, Kyle Pitts, he's just evasive, you know. He'll get you those catches. It might not be for much, but you have a great chance of run after the catch. Once again, Selvey this time now on the sack. We're at another 3rd and long, and we're probably out of field goal range now too. Henson, he's gonna go deep and complete to the 8-yard line. That's Kyle Pitts, and we're in the red zone, so we might be screwed. And also, that's the end of quarter 3. So at the end of quarter 3, we have a close 13-9 game. The Bills lead, and there's a 3rd quarter stat for those of you who are curious. But the Falcons, they're right there at the red zone. They're knocking at the door. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. 8 minutes left to go in the game. Henson. And Tre'Davious White gets the interception. I saw that coming a mile away as soon as I saw that. Oh, no. Oh, dearie me. That's not good. That's complete to Gabriel Davis up to the 32-yard line. Kenneth Gainwell going to get 4 yards on the play. 2nd and 6 on 35. And Jalen Phillips forcing it, and that's intercepted. I don't know who that is. I can't get a number. 21. That's Noah Igbenogany, isn't it? It is. And we're right back in it at the 14-yard line. That's what? 6 defensive turnovers combined by these two defenses. You want to talk about defense wins championships? Well, here it is right here. And Melvin Gordon up to the 2-yard line for a first and goal. Hand off to Gordon. Gordon, he's going to be to the 1-yard line. That's going to bring up a second and goal. We're getting closer and closer. Another hand off to Gordon. He's in. He's in. And we take the lead. We're an extra point away from having a field goal lead. And it's good. The Falcons lead 16-13, 16-13. 3-point lead with 5:40 left to go in the game. Now, here's the scary part for the Falcons. This defense has got to step up. They've been playing well the whole game. They got to continue for a bit longer. Because we've seen how far Aldrich Rosas can kick it. He's drilled 2 kicks. One from 60 and one from 59. And considering they only need a field goal, the Bills have got to like how well he's been performing so far. So we got to keep them away from, midfield at. Like, if they get to like the 40, that's a 57 right there. And he can hit probably a bit farther from that. I mean, we've seen him. And the Bills are already at their own 39, so it's going to be an interesting one. Incomplete. AJ Terrell could have intercepted it. Oh. 3rd and 7. This is a huge play. And wide open. That's Gabriel Davis, and he's up to the 40. Like we were just talking about. And now, the Bills, field goal range right there and then. Hand off to Gainwell. That's going to go nowhere. Great job there by Foye Oluokun. Allen. The quick pass and wide open. That's Hugh McLean. And they're at the 13-yard line with just under 3 minutes left to go. Now 2.5. That was bad. It's a handoff. Right there to stop it instantly. Grady Jarrett. Goes nowhere. And that might be the last play to, before a 2-minute warning. It's not. Allen. Hugh McLean, he's up to the, 11, 10? The 11, and a 3rd and 8 now. It's a handoff. And not going to get it, and now 4th and 7. Why'd you hand the ball off there? 23-yard attempt by Aldrich Rosas to tie the game up at 16. Is good. That was a 26-yard attempt. And we're tied at 16. But the Falcons do get the ball for minute 13 and 3 timeouts remaining. They're going to start their own 25.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
And this is going to be huge. We've seen these defenses so far. And we could easily see another interception. Speaking of, we were right there. Holy crap. Henson, you got to be careful, man. I was way too close for comfort. Let's complete the Brown. He stays in bounds, though. He's short of first down. Henson. Are you kidding me? This is not good. The Bills take a 23-16 lead. We now need to go 75 yards in 41 seconds with 3 timeouts. And I don't really see that happening with how, this defense is played by the Bills. Incomplete, almost intercepted again. And the Bills are fired up after that. Henson going deep. He has a man. And that's caught by Brown. He's at the 14. And timeout. Falcons, their first at half. And Kyle Pitts is in. And we're an extra point away from a tied game. And we are tied at 23. This episode's getting long too, so we're going to be pushing close to the end. And with 18 seconds left, the Bills, are they going to attempt, to go for the game winner? Or are they just going to try to take it to overtime? They give the Gainwell. He's going to get a yard, and they're not going to even take a timeout. So that's going to do it for the regular time. We're going into overtime at a tie game. And there's end of regulation stats. And have we won a single coin toss yet? In overtime? That's an honest question. I think we've been in like 4 overtime games. I don't think we've won a single coin toss. So the Bills are going to get the ball first. And a touchdown does win the game. So if the Bills can march down the field and get 6, they're going to win this game. Up to the 28. 2nd and 7 now. It's going to be a handoff. And Gainwell's up to the 31 and a 3rd and 4 now. We have one-on-one with Terrell and Diggs. And it's not even going to matter. He goes to Gabriel Davis, who's across midfield to the 48. Randy Tatum was on the coverage. Didn't have great coverage there, but it's fine. Are you kidding me? Foye Olukun almost had the interception, just short. 2nd and 2 now from the 40. And this is going to be just like the Panthers game, isn't it? We're not going to have a chance to even get the ball. Dawson Knox wide open. And they're already in field goal range at the 28. Looking at this, we don't have much of a chance. It looks like they might just either chew the whole clock down and take the field goal, or get the touchdown immediately. As Gainwell's up to the 23. Knox wide open. He's up to the 16. And we're at the 2-minute warning already.
Let's go. Let's do this. Kill. Alert. 56. Go. It's run.
Yes, 4 by the way by Kenneth Gainwell, and they're up to 12. Gainwell goes nowhere. And now a third down. Why aren't we taking a timeout? I can't even call a timeout. What the heck? Take the fucking timeout. And with 53 seconds left, the Bills take a 26-23 lead. But the Falcons, they still have 2 timeouts and a chance. Make that 49 seconds now. And the only way I see us having a chance is if we get another lucky Marquise Brown. He's wide open deep down the field play. But at this point, it's happened a few times to the Bills so far, so I think they'd be ready for it. Derek Gore, he's up to the 38 and out of bounds with 44 seconds left. Younghoku's target line is the 39. Which does mean we have to get extra close, because I don't trust him from 50, what was that, 56? And Philip Madden, he's up to the 47. And why aren't we taking a timeout? We take our first timeout with 31 seconds left. Philip Madden getting into the game, playing a huge role. We can either go 47 yards for a touchdown, or we can go for a tie, or, you know, if we lose. Incomplete, we had Ridley. It was a tight window, but if we complete that, that is golden. Henson. Complete the Ridley, and unfortunately, I think we're going to be forced to take the field goal here. 58-yard attempt by Younghoku. Timeout Bills. This is it. Do we trust? Does Younghoku have it? This is literally all on Younghoku. 58 yards. And he had the power. He had it by a lot. He was just wide to the right. And why is the game still going on? Is it one more play? It says end 0-0. Okay, I think the game's glitched. Alright, well, I'm going to end it here. I'm just going to give the Bills the 4th win. It sucks this is how it ends, but I don't want to look at this as an L. I want to look at this as the fact that we are down Keandre Jones. Who else? Who else were we missing? We are missing some guys. Deion Jones. Matt Hennessy, I don't know if we were missing him, but he was playing injured if we weren't missing him. Ezra Cleveland, we are missing. We are missing some other guys. Damon Nelson, we are missing. And one more. It was a D-tackle. Was it Taquan Graham? Was he a D-tackle? No, it was Adonis McClellan. We are missing all those guys. Our defense still played top tier besides that last drive, but I can't blame them for that. They played the whole game so well that it's okay if they had a bad drive. The offense played so well. Henson got pressured a lot and he still made plays. Yes, we do lose the game, but at the same time, that gives me confidence. If we're able to compete with that team to where, you know, we're missing so many key guys and we still lose in overtime by missing a game-winning field or a game-tying field goal, I'm okay with that. I'm more than okay with that. But that's going to do it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I did. next episode will be the bye week. Probably won't see much, so we might just watch a game or so because it probably won't be very fulfilling. I don't think we're gonna do any key trades or anything. So yeah. So what we do on the bye week is we re-sign the players that are available to re-sign. That we want. So yeah. Unfortunately, we're gonna fall to the 3-3 on the year. The Saints and potentially Panthers are gonna get a bigger lead on us in the division race. But even though, you know, I have confidence in us, winning the division would be huge because it is way easier to make the playoffs by winning the division than relying on a wild card spot. Mainly because you also get a guaranteed home game if you win your division. But we're 3-3. There's still plenty of time to go. We play 17 games, so we still have 11 more to go. And yeah, goodbye.